Welcome back. We've got one of our best friends here, Chris Louzader, with some movie news.
How are you guys?
Doing great, doing great.
I have a little present for you real quick.
Okay.
Because we're going to be talking about a fancy movie.
Oh my.
We're going to be talking about Wonka. How could I do that without any chocolate?
chocolate.
Dun, dun,
you
dun, dun, dun,
Thank
dun.
you.
And
OMG, a Linderman. Yummy. Thank you, Wonka. I mean, Chris.
Yes.
Thank you.
Chris Wonka.
Chris Wonka.
This is the biggie this weekend, Wonka. It's a prequel film that Warner Brothers has delivered us, and it's a look into the chocolatier's origins before he became the Wonka, you know, that we know and love, like Gene Wilder in 1971. And the flick stars Timothée Chalamet as Wonka, and you know how he dreams of opening a shop in a city renowned for its chocolate. And, you know, a young poor Wonka discovers that the industry is run by a cartel of greedy chocolatiers. So even in Wonka land, there's cartel. And so just a fun fact, Tom Holland, who we know and love as Spider-Man, he and Timothée Chalamet came down to the finalists for this role. Obviously, Chalamet got it. And another fun fact, Chalamet got real sick multiple times during the production due to how much chocolate he had to eat.
Oh my
gosh. Isn't that any kid's dream?
Right. Now, if there was, say, a movie about donuts,
Yeah.
I don't think I'd get sick of them because I could eat all the donuts.
I hear you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay. So are you guys excited about Wonka?
Yeah.
Did you love the original? Okay. So I'm glad that they didn't try to reboot the one, that it's just a, you know, prequel.
Prequel origin story, kind of where he got his start.
Where did it happen?
Yeah.
And then I'm super sad the next one did not get a theatrical. New on Apple TV Plus, The Family Plan. Mark Wahlberg, he's a former top assassin living incognito as a suburban dad. He must take his unsuspecting family on the run when his past catches up with him. Love me some Mark Wahlberg, and this just looks like, I mean, A, I love an assassin movie. B, I love an action movie, and C, I love Mark Wahlberg.
I could agree.
So
I was
go.
gonna say, when I was downloading the trailer, I was like, he looks more fit than ever before. Is that even possible?
The older
Mark
he gets,
Wahlberg.
the better he gets, I guess.
Yeah.
So I get up at the same time as Mark Wahlberg. I work out too. I'm not, you know, Mark Wahlberg. Maybe it's all his cold plunging.
I think so.
He's always in those ice
Just
baths.
it drips
Yeah.
off, you know?
So I love to do this little section called Rewind Review. So 25 years ago, these were the toppers at the box office, and I completely agree with they're great for if you've never seen them, or great for a rewatch if it's the first time that you're doing it. I don't know why I call it rewind review or rewatch, because all of those words are hard to say. I don't know why I do that to myself, but
Yes.
Patch Adams, oh my goodness. The true story of Hunter Patch Adams, a doctor determined to use humor to deal with the incredible, you know, to heal, and incredibly portrayed by Robin Williams. You told me you were downloading the.
Oh, yes.
When I watched this movie, it wasn't just like, oh, I cried. It was screams, multiple streams of tears out of each eye, but it's actually like a happy movie, to be honest, but he's so great in it.
Oh, yeah.
So great.
I watched this actually a few weeks ago, and I was doing the same thing.
Yes, like a
Crying.
not catch your breath type of
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah.
So maybe an ugly cry even.
Definitely,
Probably.
definitely.
Robin Williams, R.I.P., because he was so great at drama. Like, I almost loved him more in dramatic roles than I did comedic roles. Another one that topped the box 25 years ago that's awesome, Stepmom. So this is about a terminally ill woman. She must deal with her ex-husband's new fiance, who will be, you know, her children's, of course, stepmother. And I absolutely love this flick because a younger Julia Roberts and Susan Sarandon star. And of course, it starts out very contentious, and then, I mean, spoiler alert, it's 25 years later. Everything probably winds up okay-ish.
Ish, yeah.
And have you seen that one?
Yes, I actually saw it in the theaters after Thanksgiving or maybe Christmas even, whenever it came out. I guess Christmas time.
It's so great. And then rounding out your top 3, 25 years ago, You've Got Mail. This, of course, the major classic with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. I mean, you can't deny. But all 3 of those are just so fabulous. So I'm sure they're out there on one of your platforms. Or maybe you have a DVD. I don't know. Maybe you have a VHS.
There we go. Now, Tin, 25 years ago, you were not born. But have you seen any of the films that she just talked about?
I don't think so.
I think you should start with Patch Adams.
Okay.
Definitely
That's
Patch
a good
Adams.
one.
So,
Yes,
and then
we
I
can try.
asked you both what was the most recent thing you've seen in the movies that you loved, and you both said Barbie. Concur. And Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Concur. It's so good. Taylor Swift's so good.
Chris, don't make me do this. I don't want to leave them here by themselves. I mean, they can hold their own, but
And then you're looking forward to Ferrari.
Ferrari, yeah.
Ferrari will be here on Christmas Day. Color Purple will be here on Christmas Day. So, because the Critics' Choice nominations are out.
Yes.
TV came out a couple weeks ago. The movies just came out. And so as some have already been here and gone, and then some are making their way. So,
Okay.
yeah, we'll keep you more posted on that, of course. But you can
Surprise-
find out criticschoice.com.
I would say, surprisingly, big award season, despite everything that happened in
I
Hollywood.
love this time of year.
Well, Chris, we love you. We're going to see you next hour with Kevin.
Yep,
Gonna have
see
some
you
fun. But you guys, when we come back, we'll have yet another surprise guest from the Bergs family joining us for some sugary cookie goodness. We'll be back.